We're back with Susan Sarandon. Now, Susan, before the break, we were talking about that you, as an American citizen, feel it's your duty to be involved in politics.
Yeah.
And a patriot. Yep. Okay. You are a supporter of Bernie Sanders, but I want to point out that we have this photo, which I believe you actually provided for us. This is you and Hillary Clinton right there.
I know.
You seem very friendly. You seem very friendly and
supportive.
supportive.
We were, and then
so
I had to break
together.
up with her.
Why did you? Why, you're such a beautiful couple. Why did you break up?
Well, I told her, don't go in Iraq. I'm very upset about that.
So this is before 2003?
Absolutely. And I said, you know, there's not enough evidence. And there's no exit strategy. You know, everything that everybody was saying. And she went in. So I was like, who is this person? I can't trust her. And then she became Secretary of State.
Yes.
I'm an environmentalist. You know, fracking is absolutely the worst thing you could do for the environment. Methane ruins the water. She goes behind my back and she's selling it all over the world.
So she doesn't. So she didn't check in with you. She didn't check in with you when she was Secretary of State.
And Monsanto. I don't want glyphosate in my cereal. She's selling Monsanto. I'm like,
sorry,
how
you don't
can
want
I?
what in your cereal?
Roundup.
Roundup.
So I'm like,
I'm Roundup ready, actually. You can spray me down, and I'm perfectly fine.
I'm like, well, how can I trust her? And then I'm like, you know, I'm a feminist. We need a $15 minimum wage. Women need to be able, right?
Okay.
No, she says impossible.
She's
so
changed her mind on that.
No,
She's changed her mind on that.
We went ahead and no, she's still saying that. We went ahead and did it in New York, and she goes up and like she saw, like next to Cuomo and signs it. How can I go back with her? I don't trust her. You know?
Really?
What would she have to?
Well, here's who you do seem to trust. This is a picture of you. And this is a picture of you looking at Bernie, who evidently is dangling from the rafters in a harness. But you actually look like, this looks less like a political follower and like a painting of the Virgin Mary being visited by the angel Gabriel.
To
the point where,
Thank you.
Look how easy it is to make you the Virgin of Guadalupe.
Oh, I want to take that home.
Yeah.
May I take that home?
You may take that home, but
well,
what is it you see in Bernie? What makes you look so moon-eyed at him? What is it you love about him?
I have to say, you know, well, first of all, he's been consistently morally in the right place my entire life. And to have that kind of voting, you know, whether it's trade agreements, whether or not the war, and especially for me because I asked questions about going into Iraq and really paid a price for it. When I saw him stand up, and if you Google his speech, it's just so clear against the war. At a time, you know, gay rights, everything, before it became easy. He's always there before it becomes simple. And you need somebody that has the moral judgment beforehand, not when it's safe. So,
okay, but he's a little bit on. He had a rough day yesterday. He has fallen. He's now 350 delegates behind.
But you know
Mrs.
what's
Clinton.
so great?
What?
You don't seem like you're going to be ready for this answer. You're like so sad.
No, I'm just curious. What's going to be so
Well,
great?
they're all open primaries now.
What?
Yeah, so all the rest of the primaries.
So
pretty
Republicans
much,
can vote on the Democratic side?
not only
so
that,
independent.
because independents can vote, and he does very, very well with independents.
But even to win, he's got to get the superdelegates to come over to his side, which is an undemocratic thing, according to him. So he would have to use the thing that he's criticizing her for using in order to beat her. That would be like, you know, the good guys using the ring in the Lord of the Rings.
Calm
That would be like,
this is what's going to happen.
he's going to have to go against his own values to beat her.
Yeah, we're going to have a contested one.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is that people are going to have to discuss the whole process and the platform and really listen to people that they're not normally listening to.
I'll listen to... I will listen to anything you say if you just keep holding my hand this entire time.
Well,
so if Bernie
I might
loses,
go there and hold hands.
If Bernie is not the nominee, would you vote for Hillary Clinton?
I'm not dealing with that yet.
Well, you said, if I get this right, you said Trump might bring the revolution faster. What does that mean?
Wait a minute.
He might bring the revolution
some
faster.
people say
Some people
Trump
say.
might. You know, I'm more afraid of actually Hillary Clinton's war record and her hawkishness than I am of building a wall. But that doesn't mean that I would vote for Trump. And I'm not sure Trump's going to get it. I think all kinds of crazy things could happen at those conventions. I hope you're going to be covering them. You're going to have a wild time.
No, I think we definitely will be talking about them. Yeah, we definitely will be talking about them. Yeah, it pays the rent around here.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't vote for Trump over Hillary?
Oh, I mean, come on. Who's going to vote for Trump? Seriously.
A lot of people. No, a lot of people.
No, you've got...
A lot people.
Yeah, a lot of people, but not a lot of women, not a lot of minorities. You know, once you get the information out there, he's been doing really well against a crowded field, but we'll see what happens.
Well, if whoever gets the nomination for Democratic side, please come back and talk to us about it again, and whatever your next meddlesome project is. All right?
Okay.
Thank you so
I will.
much, Susan.
Thanks for having me.
Lovely to see you. The Meddler is out now in New York and Los Angeles, nationwide in May. Susan Sarandon, everybody. We'll be right back.